Hi, so this is going to be the last video tonight. Yay! I want to real quickly show you how to add 2 or 3, maybe 4 or 5 databases into my search that are also created by EBSCO. Now don't forget we have other databases that are not EBSCO, so if you want to learn how to use those, just let us know. We have other videos that are created about that, or we can help you through the chat or through a virtual conference online. So let me go ahead and go up here at the top, and I'm going to scroll up, and I've got my same 31 hits here. I've also still got my same articles in my folder, and look here guys, we're using psych articles, but here we go, we're going to choose databases. Like I said, these are EBSCO databases. Look how many choices you get. Lots of choices. So if you are running something that had to do with GIs or soldiers, veterans, you could add the military and government collection to run your search. Let me go ahead and go down, and I'm going to pick the other psychology databases. We've got Psychology of Behavioral Sciences and also PsycInfo. PsycTest has a bunch of actual instrument test surveys in there. It's not actually going to be articles for you. We've got race relation abstracts. I think we have a family studies abstract also. If you want to look at those, I'll go ahead and click that for fun. And remember that I said if you're looking at something with children, you might want to add some other databases. So let's go to the E's and get the ERIC databases for education and different studies around that age, articles that write about children and different age groups. And then let's go ahead and get Professional Development Collection. Let's see where to go. It's in the P's. Here's Middle Search, also reference ebook. We don't want the ebooks right now. Where did my Professional Development Collection go? Here it is. Professional Development Collection. Just recently, EBSCO added the APA in front of their PsycInfo, psych books, psych articles. They didn't do it in front of Psychology Behavioral Sciences. Just want to make sure that you know that you're still looking at the P's and not the A's for those databases. Okay, so I've added several databases, and now I'm going to come up and I'm going to say OK, and let's see what happens. Let's run this search again. So we have 31, we had limited to peer-reviewed scholarly journals, and now look, because I added these in, my limits are gone. So make sure you check your limits every time you change something. I'm going to pick the peer-reviewed. It doesn't say scholarly peer-reviewed, but it says peer-reviewed. And I don't have that little limit for years that I can see, so I'll go ahead and just do it here. I'm going to say 2016, and then 2022, and we're going to run that search. Let's see. I wanted to show you something real quick. You're adding all of these, you're doing your search in all these different databases right here that are listed, okay? So when you come down, your limits are all these limits that you see here, and then you see this box ending. All these limits here are ones that are limits that are similar, and these are the databases. So you can actually pick them above this line. You can pick those, and it will run those same limits in the databases that are added together right now. But if you scroll down, you'll see that there's special limits for psych articles that aren't in other databases. So this is one reason why you might want to run the searches separately in separate databases. But here you can, all these different choices, age group, methodology, classification codes, population group, and then you come down more, and we'll go down, let's see if it'll let me scroll. Here's the limits for only ERIC, okay? ERIC has some items called ERIC documents. So if your professor has said you can't use anything besides just EJ journals, make sure that you pick that you only want the EJ journals for here so you don't get the EDs. For some reason, if you pull up one that has an ED, just don't use it if you're not allowed to. It'll have ED in parentheses and then have a number. Okay, and then here's some other ways you can limit. And I'm going down some more. We've got family studies abstracts that you can limit there, and then professional development collection, the limits for that one, and then the special limits for psychology and behavioral sciences collection. A lot of nice limits there, look very interesting. Okay, so as long as the ones that you need are on the top here, you can go with that. I've got peer reviewed and the date set. Now let's run our search and see how many we get. Now, the drop-down menu, all this is the same. That's not really true. Sometimes this will be shorter when you add databases together. We call it dumbing down the search. Actually, you're really not, but you get less choices with in your fields, because some of the fields don't quite have the same code, so they have to have less fields there. All right, so let me go ahead and run the search and see what we get. Okay, here we go. So instead of 31 now, I've got 512 articles. It doesn't mean that all of these are going to be what I need, but we did get a lot of more hits here. This is an open access article, so it's probably taking you out online to get the full text. Sometimes you have to hunt around and make sure you get the right volume and issue. And you see now I have got a lot of different articles with twins and memory and cognition here. And I may not want all of these, so now that I would come down and do the limiting again by subject, major heading, I've got 78 there, and then I've got 111 here, so I might want to take this one here if I wanted to limit down to 111 articles about twins. Okay, so I hope that helps you a little bit. Remember, if you email any of these to yourself that don't have the full text, you will not be getting the full text. You need to go here and find it and download it and get it from that. If you see HTML, you're only getting the HTML version. You are not getting the PDF version, which is much easier to cite. This looks like a relatively long, not really long, but middle-sized article, but it's still HTML version. Let's see, got PDF there, another link away. You see how this has got full text finder, then also has request this item through interlibrary loan. If for some reason you go here and you can't find it, go ahead and come back and interlibrary loan that article if you need that. Fill out interlibrary loan, and then you got your HTML, and you got all these different links and for you to see if you want any of these articles. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I mean, there's other things I can show you, but let's stop there. It's getting late, and you might be finished with watching videos. You don't want to watch any more right now. You may email me at dcaseb, as in boy, IER, @hbu.edu, or you can, let's say, you can leave a message if you need to on my phone. 281-649-3178 is my actual phone number, and you can leave a message there if I'm not there, and I'll try to call you back as soon as I get in. I hope you have a really great week. We're about to go into homecoming here at HBU, so I'm hoping you're having a really awesome weekend. And like I said, you get ready to do your research, please do give us a call. We'll be glad to help you. All right, you have an awesome week. Bye.